Hey, you guys, this is Jen. And Bunny, he was a little bit sad because the last couple of videos I've done, I didn't give him any airtime, and he did not think that was cool at all. And he wanted to be in this video, and he wanted to say hi to everybody. Hello, everybody, it's me. And so I told him that he could be present in this video so that he didn't get his feelings hurt. And he also wanted you to know that he has worked with some of the new bunnies to try to give him some pointers on how to be good bunnies. So thank you very much, Bunny. You go back there and relax while I show off these other bunnies. Okay, bye. Okay, this is bunny number 46. Bunny number 46. I was kind of in a pink mood. I got pink fabric, pink heart. There's a gold heart. He's got lace. Bunny number 46 on the back. And, oops, the heart fell off. I will fix that. And here's the book. It's covered, tied with pink seam binding. And there's a key with some little beads on the pin. And it's got a ruffle of pink around it, a little tiny rosette. And this is the back with just the plain fabric. And inside we have a fabric pocket with a decoupage of a rose from a napkin. And here's a cute little piece of paper. And it says, I'm your forever friend. I will always be by your side. And there's a picture of Bonnie with his little balloon. And I always like it when he has his little jammies on because I think he looks so cute. So, yeah, that goes in the front pocket. And this is also a napkin decoupage of lavender. Ta-da! And this page, I thought that was so cute. I found that picture on Pinterest, and this is Bunny and his sister Verbena. Those of you that have been following these videos for a long time know that Bunny has a sister named Verbena. He also has a brother named Steve. Steve is not in this video, but Verbena and Bunny are playing hide and seek. And inside the pocket, there is a tag. It says, to become a real bunny, you must prove yourself brave, truthful, and unselfish. That's from Pinocchio. And that sticks right in here. And this is, I saw Mrs. Cog do this thing where she bent all of her paper clips into a little spiral on the end, and so I started doing that because I thought it was so cute. It's kind of hard to do. She made it look very easy. It's not that easy. Anyway, here's a cute little tag with a little girl walking Bunny in a baby carriage. And on the back, there is a little pocket. Oh, this stuff, I also saw somebody on YouTube, and they did this thing. It's kind of like one of those, oh, you know those things where you put all the lace together, and what do you call those things? Oh, crap. I'll think of it in a minute. Anyway, but it's not that way. I mean, what she did, actually, she took paper strips because she had a lot of paper strips that she saved from, cutting the edges off of stuff. So she had all these paper strips, and so she took her a bigger paper strip, and then she did like a little thing where she put I don't know what you call that, a fold or something, and then she just made a long ring of these, things. But I decided instead of using paper strips, I would go with fabric because I have so many little pieces of fabric. And I mean, if I like a piece of fabric or if I think it's pretty, I will save the tiniest little bit because I always think, oh, I can maybe use it somewhere. And looking at it just makes me feel happy. I think she called these, Oh, darn. I don't know. I can't remember anything. But they were some kind of a tag. I don't know. But basically, she just made them in big circles and she just kept going and going. I don't even remember her name. But this is my take on what she did because she did use paper for hers. And I tried putting a little paper in here somewhere. It will work. This is paper. But I just kind of like it better with the fabric. So anyway, you can take bits of fabric and fold them up, and it is kind of the same thing as those, I can't believe I can't remember those. You know, those things with lace. Snippet, snippet, yay, snippet roll. It's like a snippet roll, except it's got fabric and it's got like little tiny folds all the way. And then, you know, you can use bits and pieces of it in your journals, you know, however you want. So I was going to show you that. Okay, enough of that. So anyway, on the back of this tag, I used a little piece of it and made a belly band right here. And then this little piece of paper went in the belly band, and it said, there's Verbena again. She was sad to learn she could no longer sell seashells by the seashore without the proper permits. You know, everything is just getting so difficult these days. There's so much red tape. So there's that little tag, and it goes underneath this little paper clip. And here is a little bunny taking her babies for a walk. And inside here is a little booklet. And it says, oh, there we go. Once you become real, you can't become unreal again. It lasts for always. That's the Velveteen Rabbit. So that goes in this pocket. And then this is a napkin decoupage of two bunnies looking very sweet and in love and handsome. And here is a bunny having a cup of tea. And there's a little tiny ceramic cup down here on a pin that I found somewhere. I don't know where, but I thought it was cute. And then I used some more of that snippet roll thing, which is not a snippet roll. I'm going to have to come up with a name for it. And behind this bunny, there's a little teeny tiny booklet made out of a tea bag. And these are very fragile. That's supposed to look like a leaf. And then I put this on the back of this page to give it a little stability. It says, find yourself a cup. The teapot is behind you. Now tell me about hundreds of things. And there's a stamp of a heart. And this is some tissue paper that's got stamping on it. There's a picture of a teacup. And this says, let's have tea and biscuits and see if we can make this world a better place. We really need that. We need a lot of tea and biscuits if that's going to help this world. And there's a crown. And it says delight. And there's a picture of Bunny. It says XOXO. So that goes in this part right here behind the bunny having a cup of tea. And on this page, there's a bunny. It looks like they're going to a birthday party. And they all have little packages and stuff. And this is a picture of Bunny, and you open this up, and he says, I will not eat all the good stuff off of the trail mix and hide the raisins in the couch. And I will not scratch my butt in public unless it's an emergency. I do so solemnly swear. And then he signed it. I will not pee on the floor unless I hear running water. So Bunny made a lot of promises there. There's a Beatrix Potter postcard. And he wants to be a good bunny. It's just that sometimes when you're a little bunny, you get caught up in all the minutia and you kind of just get a little carried away. And then first thing you know, you're in trouble. And this is a little bunny on a rocking horse. And here's a tiny little Adventures with Bunny booklet. It's made out of one of those guest check papers. I have a tickle in my throat. I'm going to take a drink of water. Okay. It says, "From the moment I saw you, I knew an adventure was about to happen." And then we have the numbered lines to record any exciting adventures that you have with Bunny. And a good friend knows all your secrets. A best friend helped you write them. And this is a little stamp that says friends. Here is a little, this was a cutout I got from Angel in Austria, and it was at the bottom of it, it had a cutout of a bird. So I just sprayed, it was cut out of a book page, and I just sprayed it with some of that color stuff and put them on for some flowers. And this is the actual bird that was on the bottom of that. And that's the end of that booklet. And that slides into this pocket, which I will do later for time's sake. And this is just a back of the paper. I love that paper, so I left that one blank. And in here, we have more napkin decoupage of lavender, along with a rose and some little blue flowers down here. This happens to be the certificate of authenticity, which comes with every bunny, and I'm not going to take it out of the envelope because after 46 bunnies, you've all seen it before. So, and there's the back of the book. So that's bunny number 46, and he will go over here with all his goodies that I have to put back together. Here's bunny number 47. He has a heart made out of a quilt piece. And this is crochet. This is sari silk. And got bunny number 47 on the back. Here is his book. And it's also shut with seam binding. There's a little tiny leaf and some pearls. This is a fabric heart and some just some trim. And this is another piece of those little that little snippet roll thing I made, whatever you call it. And so this is in here. I think this must be the, oh no, this is something else. There's a, oh look, that's a little bunny cut out. I got those from, I think, Kathy Davis. She sent me a whole bunch in the mail. They were so cute. It says, "I am your forever friend. I will always be by your side." So, and this little envelope was made out of a book page, and I put a napkin decoupage on the front. This is a napkin decoupage behind with some flowers. There's a fabric pocket and some trim and a key. And this is a bunny picture, and inside here is one of the little Beatrix Potter postcards. This I just sewed on for a tab to get it out easier. And it says, "I do so solemnly promise," and Bunny signed it down here. "Promise not to lick all the sprinkles off the donuts and then put them back in the box. I promise not to use your toothbrush to scratch my back. I promise not to poop on the floor unless I really have to go." So, there you go. Bunny is trying so hard to be a good roommate. And that goes in this pocket. And then we have a trolley card stuck under a little swirly paper clip. Oh my goodness, it's getting late. I'm tired. And there we have again Verbena and Bunny playing a game together. In here is the certificate of authenticity. here is a little girl and a little boy, and they're looking at some birds. I put some butterfly wings on the back of her, and I got this little tiny bird cage from Angel in a package, and then I just put a little tag on there that says fly. And here I put some buttons on some cotton fabric. You know, I see a lot of people doing those little button cards, and I just kind of made my own. And here is a bunny with a bowl of Easter eggs. And in here is a little tiny booklet with pansies. I love pansies. It says to become a real bunny. This is the one from Pinocchio, and also the Velveteen Rabbit about becoming real. I love those quotes. And here is a picture of a very regal looking bunny. And inside here, there's a picture of Bunny with a big pink balloon. And here's a napkin decoupage over some stamping. So that goes in here. And then this is just, it's not real lace. It's like a card that had lace on it. And here is the Adventures with Bunny book. Every one of my things are different. And then we have some napkin decoupage stuff. And this it says the thing about a good friend. And that goes in here. And there's a little napkin decoupage on the back. And so that goes in this little fabric pocket. And that's the end of book number 47. And the last one, number 48. He looks very, except for number 47, they look kind of feminine, I guess. Bunny must have been feeling, you know, he's very sensitive. So sometimes he brings out the more feminine side of his persona, but that's okay. And there's a pink heart with some pink roses and some pretty ribbon, and it says Bunny number 48. And here is the booklet, and this is closed with a piece of lace. And this is a bunch of quilt pieces that were little tiny pieces of a quilt, and I just sewed them all together to make it like, I don't know, to make it look like one whole piece, I guess. And there's some trim at the top, and here's a couple cute little fabrics that I liked, and a piece of crochet, and a key. And then inside here, this is Adventures with Bunny. This is a big book about Bunny. And there's a stamp that I got recently. It's a Tim Holtz stamp. It's got butterflies on it. And just some odds and ends in here. And so that's the adventure book. And here is... That's supposed to look like Bunny's little blanket, but by the time I got done adding pieces to it, it looks more like a block. Anyway, this is Bunny saying, I will not sniff my armpits at the table to see if I need a shower. If I ever get a sore toe, I will never put my feet on the table to check on it, and I won't use your toothbrush to scratch my back. So those are Bunny's promises. And he even signed it, so if he does do any of those things, you know, you can bring that back and show him. And here is a page with a card with some birds on it, and a moon. It says, fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. And here is, this is a real life card that I folded, and it's got the quotes about becoming real on it, and a napkin decoupage in the middle. And there's a picture of, or this is a little button card, but I put snaps on it instead with a little boy on it. And here we have napkin decoupage again. I'm your forever friend. I'll always be by your side. And that goes in this pocket. And then we have a Beatrix Potter picture. This is the certificate of authenticity. My mouth is getting tired of talking. You're probably getting tired of listening. And this is a bunny Beatrix Potter postcard. And this has a bunch of stamps and little tiny ephemera tucked in the corner. And this is a little bunny card with some fabric and a big button, and it's a ticket. And here is a little tiny envelope. See how tiny that is? Isn't that cute? And inside is this little paper that says, "Family faces are magic mirrors reflecting those who belong to us." So I thought that was cute. And that's why all these bunnies kind of go along with each other, because they're all part of one big bunny family. And this is a little bunny cutout, and inside here there's a little pail, and it says, "Jill had bruised her tailbone for the last time getting that pail up the hill, so she decided from now on Jack could fetch his own damn water." So that's from Jack and Jill, a well-loved nursery rhyme. When I was a kid, I had a Jack and Jill record, which some of you young people never even heard of a record, but I had a little record player, and I had a Jack and Jill record, and it skipped. And I thought that's the way the song actually was, and it was, "Fetch a pail of water, water, water." Yeah. So I was shunned as a child because I sang the nursery rhyme the wrong way. Okay, I wasn't really shunned. I made that part up. But anyway, and then this came off of an old dictionary from school, a little girl studying. I thought that was kind of cool. And there's the back of the book. Ta-da! We are finished. Thank you so much for sticking with me. If you didn't stick with me, then shame on you. You should have stuck with me. I hope you like these. They're available in my Etsy shop. I hope you have a great day, and thanks for putting up with me. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.